It's Saturday. We're at the track.
Yes, we are. Another beautiful day at the racetrack, Riverhead Raceway. After last week's debacle with the meeting of the tires, car is straight. I think we're ready. Picked the best tire to replace that one for our race setup this weekend. Hopefully we can have a clean race today. 30 laps for us for the Miller Lite Triple Crown.
Triple Crown.
Triple Crown. I'll get it out sooner or later. I'm so focused on racing.
Yes. In the pits after, before we're even in the pit area.
We're waiting to get in.
We got another half hour before we actually get in, but we're all checked in or signed in for our pit passes.
To go, and now it's the wait game.
Yep.
So it should be a good day. Either way, we're at a racetrack on a Saturday afternoon and the evening, so we're good.
Yeah, Lisette told me that, and I said, she was like, Levittown. Why are you letting that guy just go up? He's like 3 nights. You don't even supervise him. Why are you nagging?
So it's the end of the day.
Yes,
and
it is.
Walk me through how the day went.
Very consistent. I was running 14-1s all day long. Heat race got up on the high side, started on the outside. Absolutely no grip up there. Fell back, and then I just couldn't get going again in my heat. So I ran in the Consi, started dead last, got up to third. 2 spots short, only the winner went through. Had a little run-in with one of our fellow competitors who kind of lost it in front of me, and I kind of sent them flying.
Except not really. You just ran right into the side of him.
But we're good. No animosity there. Car feels good. I just got to go do some homework and how I can get off the turns a little bit better. I'm more consistent, I'm more in control, I'm understanding what's going on in the race. I just look at a drawer, and I haven't had a simple heat race where I can sit there like 4th or 5th and just be there. Again, I got stacked with 6 faster cars than I was. And then the off night on the outside. Still a good night. Crossed over bumper. We were laughing. We're having a good time. We'll see how long this lasts until I start getting too competitive. And then I'll have to
buy a new car.
No, we just got to start throwing some different setups on the car right now to see if I can get myself off the turns better. Getting into the turns, I'm good. I'm still expecting the rear end to come out, but it's not, which is completely different from last year. So we've done work. We're running better, but we're within 0.6 of the fast times, and yet there's 25 cars faster than me.
That's what happens when the whole field is within half a second.
So that's how stacked our Legends division is. If you're 3/4 of a second, you're being lapped. So Riverhead Raceway, always a good show here for the Legends division. Happy to be here. It's a proving ground. So any competitor out there watches this, if you want to come and test your talent, come to Riverhead and see how good you are against our best. Peace out.
That's a lot of rubber. It's not quite as much rubber. That's a damaged bumper. Why is there so much rubber?
This is the day after us running at Riverhead, following the week of the NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour. The Tour type modifieds use a different compound on their tires than our regular weekly division Tour type mods.
Yes, the NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour has a special tire, and then our Tour types have a different tire.
And this is the remnants a week later of taking this rubber off the racetrack.
That is like
So, yes.
a 1/4 inch thick of rubber.
Yes. So for any race team or any racetrack that runs the tour, the NASCAR Wheel and Modified Tour, the drivers will always complain that the track turns to junk afterwards. And this is why. So this past weekend we had a difficult time getting grip on the track, and this is why. It took to almost the end of the night before we can actually see the racing surface back again after all the divisions were picking up rubber off the racetrack.
It is what it is.
It is part of what's going on for us to continue short track racing. I had a very consistent night. Unfortunately, we did not go further than where we did. But from start to finish of the day, I was within 1/10 of my times. Unfortunately, that's 6/10 slower than the front guys, which puts us in
all 25 of them.
And that's it. 6/10 of a second lap time slower than the fast guys on our racetrack, and I'm sitting in 25th spot speed-wise. That is a stacked field front to back. Again, I say it all the time. Any Legends guy wants to test their skills, come on down to Riverhead and please give it your all against our local guys. Some of the best racers, fastest cars on our tight little bull ring in Riverhead Raceway. Welcome one, welcome all.